going to be Rampage with SuperGirlKels.
What can you tell me about Rampage?
Rampage? He doesn't really come out much. He's usually busy with work, but when he does quite decent at the monthlies. It's more so the matchups he isn't well versed in, he usually struggles hard in. So his partner, like Mike Tavish, usually has practice with like the Ness, the Mario, a little bit of like the Falcon Ditto, stuff like that. But the rare matchups, probably like Sonic, because he usually has a lot of time like dealing with how to deal with the speed and how to approach Sonic. So it's more so he wants to try to wait to see what Kels does and then try to get the punish after. And then Kels, definitely one of Montreal's best, the best Sonic in Canada as of this moment. And we're gonna see how she just basically puts a name for herself here.
So we see like an archetype of two very speed-driven characters. Yeah. Whereas with Sonic, he feels more like one of those characters who's like hit and run, like he'll get the little hit, take the damage they can, and then just get right out. Whereas with Falcon, man, that's a character who gets in and just stays in. The punishes are just disgusting whenever it comes to Falcon playing. But how do you think that bodes when you look at the matchup as a whole? Do you think he's going to have a tough time getting those openings?
I feel like off stage, he's definitely going to have a problem just because the way Falcon recovers is pretty linear. It's pretty hard to recover against most characters. But on stage, he's actually going to have the speed to deal with SuperGirlKels with the spin dash. And if he reads how she acts out of the spin dash correctly, she could get a clean punish with a down throw, guaranteed follow-up with like nair, up air, and then SuperGirlKels. Usually she's going to try to keep it guessing, but oh, looks like we're going to be seeing the Kirby.
I mean, she was playing some 64.
Yep. And this character actually helped her win LAN ETS back in Montreal, Quebec against Venom, also from Montreal, the best Ryu they have.
I think some folks consider this to be one of Falcon's worst matchups, actually. Kirby can duck right underneath those grabs, and with Falcon being so frail off of the stage, in conjunction with a character who has one of the best edge guarding tool sets in the game, it could be a world of trouble as Rampage is quickly finding out, losing that stock in under 30 seconds. Kels just went to town.
And that's what I was saying about that recovery with Falcons, that it's pretty linear, and even though before he grabs the ledge, his head pops up a little bit, where he's more susceptible to getting caught with the two frames. Oh,
was it worth it?
Okay, saves his jump.
What just absolute nightmare right now for Rampage, even though he was able to survive, and Kels snuffs out any hope of bringing that game back with that dare. That was insane.
Yeah.
That was insane. Beyond the defensive options that Kirby has, you know, trying to get around those grabs, the offense that we saw from Kels was spectacular. Kirby has an excellent combo game in the early percentage, and it's no surprise, honestly, that she was able to rack up so much damage so quickly from the start.
And yeah, in this matchup, it's really risky to try to go off stage versus Kirby, because if you don't get that secure punish, he's definitely going to be giving you that wailing or the clown shoes on you.
Any reward you go for off stage whenever it comes to Kirby, it's going to be high risk.
High reward. Oh, unfortunately did not get the pivot up though.
Kirby versus Falcon on Dreamland. Where have I seen this before? Again, we're seeing that early game presence from Kels. I love the jab after that down tilt, just to force Rampage to take a little bit of extra damage. And to me, it looks like Rampage is very linear with a lot of his approaches. That was the first time he kind of mixed up what he was really going for, but he's so content on going for what seems like grabs that Kels is getting a lot of easy openings.
There's actually some good times where Kels was actually noticing that he was going to try to go for the grab, and then just ducked right under and got a clean punish off of it. Right now, this is looking a little bit better, but soon he's going to be at grab percent. If he gets grabbed near the platform, it's going to be over.
And a great weave from Rampage, actually, avoiding the dare, getting the down smash as well. He's trying to prove a point that he's actually still very much in this match. Kels playing incredibly patiently. Kirby, even though Kirby is a fantastic character that has a lot of great tools to deal with Falcon, you have to remember that Kirby is still very much on the light side. A big bear from Falcon will be enough, but that up throw.
Really good stuff by Kelsey. I'll take that stock. And Giannis still really healthy due to the fact that with Kirby's combo ability and the ducking prowess that makes it hard to hit Kirby as a whole. It's going to be so difficult. But this combo...
Jesus, Kels. That was ridiculous. The down tilt leading into the grab and afterwards saying, you know what, you might be on this platform, but I still have a world of hurt for you. Oh. Was she really looking for the inhale there?
Try to end with a stylish Falcon punch as he's recovering, per se?
That would have been gross.
Oh!
She has it. Right now trying to make the sponsor proud, I think. Bear will be enough, though. She won't even have a chance to style. Kels just decimated Rampage. And part of that does deal with just how tough that matchup is, but at the same time, Kels had so much creativity with her combos. She made some great decisions as adjustments whenever she figured out what the approaches were going to be from Rampage. She just played that, I think, honestly, almost perfectly.
Almost perfectly. Really good stuff by Kels, and definitely one of the contestants to be guaranteed in the top 8 with alongside like
really?
Ally, Holy, Mewtwo King.